Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. How often you find yourself that you have an idea of how you should feel, how exactly you should feel to say that you are okay? Because you see, we have that idea about a perfect state of being, and only when we are in that state of being we say, today I'm okay, today I'm fine. But if we're not in that state, we start judging ourselves and we start pulling ourselves down and we say, oh, I have a bad day, I'm not okay, I'm a bad person. We start judging ourselves, we start self-sabotaging, then we start procrastinating because something doesn't feel right, and so on. But truly, from where that picture is coming from, how we should be in order to feel okay, it's obviously that when we are in more harmonious state and more peaceful state, that we say, oh, it feels good to be in that kind of a state. But when we are afraid of something, or when we are angry towards something, or when we are sad, or when we are worrying about something, it doesn't mean that that's bad. It doesn't mean that we are not okay. We are experiencing certain emotions, and nature made us that way, to sense all those different emotions, because there's a reason for that. And sometimes we don't understand reasons, and it's okay to not understand why you feel the way you feel, but still you sense it. So when you sense something, pay attention to it, recognize, your emotions are signals from your body. Your body needs something. Maybe your body needs some attention, maybe your body needs some care, maybe your body needs some change in your environment. And as I mentioned in the previous videos, our bodies are nature. Our bodies are like animals. We need to take them into nature here and there to firstly to remind ourselves of who we are, then to ground ourselves, to recharge our batteries. So when you feel like you're not okay, rather than judging yourself for how you should be and you're not in that state, truly pay attention to what your body is telling to you, because it is an important thing to do. We start paying more attention to what we need and what can we change in our daily behaviors to adapt ourselves to changes that are happening within us and outside of us, because moment by moment we are changing, we are becoming a new version of ourselves. Everything is changing, but still when it comes to our behaviors and our habits, we are repeating the same things. And obviously at some point we recognize that the things we are doing, behaviors, actions, habits, most of them or many of them are just not in alignment with ourselves anymore, are just not serving us anymore. And we can only recognize how to change something when we firstly listen to what we actually feel we need to do, right? Sometimes we need to change a little bit certain aspects, and let's say maybe you are an artist and you're losing the sense of creativity, and maybe you just need to change your space for some time, to go to travel, or to move to a different location for a day or a few days or whatever it is. Or maybe it feels like your workouts became more boring or something, and you need to add some changes, and it's a clear sign that you need to pay attention. Maybe it's just not for you anymore. Maybe you need to add up something. Maybe you need to let go of something. Whatever it is, we never know until we pay attention and truly observe what is the thing that is calling us right now. What is that sense of, that inner feeling that is resonating with us? Because, sometimes we just need to rest a little bit more. Maybe we had a busy day or a busy week or a busy month, and because we are programmed to be busy and to be busy being busy, right? We forget to slow down. we forget to take time for ourselves. We forget to be kind to ourselves. So it's important to pay attention to what we need right at this moment, not what we need tomorrow. Of course it is important, but most importantly, what we need right now. And to fully listen, fully observe, go to places where you feel safe and tap into your heart. As we say, open your heart to, tap into that a greater harmony which is present within you when you pay more attention to your heart and you awaken some compassion for yourself, some gratitude for yourself. You awaken more of that inner peace and you create that heart-brain coherence where your body naturally starts to call you for changes. Like your intuition would start speaking to you. Let's do something about it. Let's make some changes there. Let's try it out. Let's, quit doing that. And see what happens. Every time we pay attention to something, we will learn something more about that thing. Doesn't matter if you go in nature and you pay attention to a tree, you can learn something about that tree. If you pay attention to your body, every time you pay attention to your body, you will learn something more about yourself. If you pay attention to your mind, what kind of thoughts are running right now in your mind, what kind of beliefs you're still holding on, you will learn something new about yourself. And when we pay attention to those things, we recognize what is not serving us anymore, because this is the most important thing, to recognize what is not serving us anymore, because that's what is pulling us down, that's what is pulling us back. So it's not about feeling okay and that you're only fine when you're feeling okay. It's about how well you understand yourself in different states of being and how well you know what to do in those different states of being. And sometimes we need somebody which can help us with that, like maybe a certain mentor, a coach or a therapist or whoever. Sometimes we just need to read something, learn something new, and sometimes we just need to be alone. For me, I found out that if I'm alone, to fully listen myself, and then if I talk with people which understand me, I will always find the best possible solutions for myself. But all of us work differently, so you need to find out what works for you and find the solutions. Pay attention to yourself and see what your body is calling you to do, because you need your body. Your body is a vehicle, right? So what you need right at this moment to become the greatest version of yourself, because it's not all just about thriving and being the best possible you. It's also about how well you treat yourself when you're in the slower states, how well you understand your fears, how well you know how to express anger, because often we say anger is bad, but at the same time, so many people would say, I would love to learn to express my anger in a positive way, because with expressing anger, we can pull so much tension out of our bodies. That's why working out can be so powerful, or running can be so powerful, or punching in the back can be so powerful to express our anger, to pull it out. So whatever we sense within us that needs to go out, pay attention to it and then seek for the solutions. Sometimes body will tell you what you need, sometimes intuition will tell you, and sometimes you will just meet synchronicities which will provide you certain answers, which will tell you what can you do about that situation. So be more aware of what is happening within your body and in your life, and because truly we are so focused on what is happening outside of us, what is happening on the world, what is happening maybe in our country or whatever it is. But once we pay also more attention to what is happening within our spirit, within our mind, within our bodies, it's much easier to respond to what is happening in our lives and in the world. So this is it for today, my friends. I hope it can help you in any aspect of your life, and I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. Have a beautiful day, and I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Have a truly beautiful day. Until next time, one love.